Now, Syed Zafar Islam, from the BJP's perspective, in a state like Gujarat, the Congress didn't even show up to the fight. And therefore, it really suited the BJP because you're punching the Congress and the Congress is not even fighting back. And therefore, it's a one-way traffic and the BJP ends up with a historic mandate. Are you concerned in the incremental gains that Rahul has made during this yatra that RG is sending the message, RG abhi zinda hai? Here's not someone who's confused or unwilling. He's willing to put himself out there as much as possible, out in the snow, battling the elements, taking on the BJP. At least there's an opponent you can take on now.
Well, Rahul, Congress will have a different take and other parties will definitely have a different take. My observation or our party's observation that this particular yatra was a directionless yatra. The messaging was wrong. He was giving a message, Bharat Jodo, Bharat is intact. In fact, had he tried to Congress Jodo Yatra, perhaps he would have been benefited purely to ramp up his organization, gets more support from people, because he has been deserted by none other than his own cadre, his own people, his own leadership, likes of Sanjay Jha. He was a Congress spokesperson earlier, now he is no more. He is coming as an analyst, still talking about Congress. But the fact that there are many such Sanjay Jha who have deserted their own leadership and their own leaders because they were not comfortable and
now Sanjay is wondering, are you praising him or are you critiquing him? He's not certain whether that's a thank you and a good job.
No, praising.
Unsettling him.
Just a second. No, they didn't like the way they didn't like the way Rahul Gandhi was functioning, and then he picked up the issues. He picked up the issues which was totally unwarranted, and perhaps they felt that he is a kid. So he has been ridiculed by everyone, including Congress leadership, senior leaders, and many of the spokespersons. They informally said, yes, we are unhappy with the way he functions. So first of all, he should have focused on his own organization. Had there been a good organization, perhaps he could have done better. But now he has been, the messaging was the Bharat Jodo. When the popularity, you see the popularity rate, you have to see what it was in 2019, where he was, the popularity rate was highest, all the states and in the center. And yet, the performance was absolutely pathetic.
Now, that's a very good point. That's a very good point that Syed Zafar Islam makes. He understands data, so he's picked on that smartly. That's the advantage of being a numbers guy in his past life. He says, forget where Rahul Gandhi stands today, Rohan Gupta, even when he stood where he did in 2019, which was higher than when he stands today, the Congress still got beaten. So kya farak padta hai? Even if he's coming back to where he was, he's still below where he once was, and we'll still beat him. It doesn't matter. It suits us to have Rahul Gandhi and the Congress as an opponent.
See, Rahul, you missed one very important point when I was making my statement, that he has been able to establish the alternate narrative. That's what BJP is doing. क्या हिंदू मुसलमान आएगा या राष्ट्रवाद आएगा, तो ये दोनों नैरेटिव के सामने आज आप राहुल गांधी has put up a strong narrative that yes, we are talking about people, we have to fight on inflation, we have to fight on price hikes, we have to fight on unemployment, and that is what the narrative is. If it is not emotional narrative, the BJP is not going to make even 2-3 digit, I am telling you, Rahul. Only possible thing for BJP is to rouse Hindu Musalman, or that is where the difference is. So I think maybe he is a number guy, but as far as the real pulse is concerned, I think he has missed that. The basic narrative of BJP has been shattered. बहुत ट्राई किया उन्होंने, झूठ फैलाया, नए वीडियोस लेके आए, हर को टी शर्ट की बात की, ये किया, सब फेल हो गए. फिर बोलते हैं कि नहीं, भारत जोड़ो यात्रा से हमको फर्क नहीं पड़ता. तो भाई साहब फिर डिबेट में क्यों आते हैं? आप आते हैं, डिस्कस करते हैं. सो माय पॉइंट,
they've come at our invitation. वो कोई अपनी मर्जी से थोड़ी आया, हमने उनको बुलाया, इसलिए आप ऐसे बोलो डिबेट पे क्यों आते हैं? That's not the point. Anyway,
नहीं, मैं उनकी मर्जी की बात कर रहा हूँ. मैं उनकी बात कर रहा हूँ कि उनको राहुल लगता है कि भारत जोड़ो यात्रा नहीं है, तो क्यों जफर भाई अपना टाइम और कहीं स्पेंड करे? माय पॉइंट इज सिंपल, लाइक आई अगेन गो बैक टू द पॉइंट रेज्ड बाय मिस्टर जफर. 2019 numbers. Now, popularity of Rahul Gandhi, alternate narrative, energized cadre of Congress party,